Structural forces, demographic and human development. Key takeaways. Slowing population growth and the rising global median age are presenting potential economic opportunities for some developing economies, but rapidly aging and contracting population in some developed economies and China will weigh on economic growth. Relatively poor countries in sub-Saharan Africa and South Asia will account for almost all global population growth during the next 2 decades and will be rapidly urbanizing at the same time, most likely overwhelming their capacity to provide the infrastructure and education systems necessary to fully harness their economic growth potential. During the next 2 decades, demographic shifts and economic incentives are likely to increase pressure for migration out of developing countries, mostly from sub-Saharan Africa, and primarily into aging developed countries. Conflicts and climate disruptions will compound these broader migration trends. This demographic and human development trend will put pressure on governments to increase public investment and control immigration, potentially fuel instability in some countries, contribute to a rising Asia, and add to the agenda of already strained international development institutions. For the past 20 years, the population growth staying flat. For the next 20 years, population growth is declining. Age structure. Past 20 years, median age increasing, so as next 20 years. Working age share of population increasing in the past 20 years, stay flat for the next 20. Share of population over 65, the senior citizens, retirees, stay flat for the past 20, next 20 increasing. Poor share of population declining in the past 20s. Poverty reduction was possible. Next 20 years, stay flat, become harder. Middle class share of population increase in the past 20 years, stay flat for the next 20 years, meaning the majority of working population. Urbanization, mega cities, urban share population increase so as future 20 years. And in the poor countries, population in urban will increase, both in the past and even more in the future.